Here we go. We're getting ready to get started in the Challenge of Doom tonight. Let's go ahead and get everything going. Make sure I know what I'm doing here. Which I may or may not. All right. All right, so here we go. Ooh, we got Challenge of Doom tonight. We are going with a comfort pick, the good Ursaluna Iron Valiant. I did not have time to test anything new, like my original plan was. So we're just going with Ursaluna Valiant. There are a couple changes that I've made since I've last ran the deck. So we're gonna see how the changes roll. Should make it a little bit more consistent, I'm hoping. We're looking at 6 rounds of this tournament. No top cut. Yeah, had a pretty busy evening. Bro, you're using a lot of big words here, and it is 10:30 at night. I have no idea what you're saying right now, bro. I'm missing that one. I have watched, handful of SpongeBob, but unfortunately I missed that one. Is it worth explaining? Or is it too much to explain and over my head? I would say most SpongeBob references I get. Oh, we're in the tournament. Okay. What are we playing against? We're playing against Terapagos. I'll take it. I think I'm okay against this matchup. I think I'm alright. Let's go ahead and reboot the client. I one-shot Terapagos pretty easily. I don't know how to do about Palkia. Should be fine, I would think. Everything else looks fine. Wellspring Ogerpon isn't a problem. Got a handful of 2-prizers. Should be fine, I think. Should be a good matchup. Okay, let's flip it over and let's go ahead and get started. There. I almost challenged the wrong person. Let's just remove that one, shall we? Okay. Let's get the right deck here. So this is different than before. I added the Mew, and I added the what is that card called? Oh my gosh, it's the one that adds 30 damage for a fighting Pokemon. You can bring it back from the discard pile. So I added those two. Saw them in it was in the Baltimore list. So I added them in. I probably should have went first in this matchup, since Terapagos can't attack on turn 1. Probably should have went first. That's alright. That's alright. We're having fun. We're enjoying our time here. They did get the Terapagos out there. Maybe they just don't get anything else out and we win. Okay, never mind. They got the Ultra Ball. Hoot Hoot. It's 70 HP, so that wouldn't really help us. What would they have to get the hoot hoot, right? That has to be. Oh, Fan Rotom or Squawk. Okay, yeah, they're gonna go off. They're gonna get started. We're actually gonna play a game, and that's fine, cause I am here to play a game. That's what I want to do. But yeah, I had a busy evening tonight. I was hoping to get some gameplay in, practice with a Charizard list, and try to get some Charizard going possibly for this tournament, but my puppy had surgery today, so this evening has been, making sure that she is okay and making sure that, she's happy and healthy and everything. So I have been spending a lot of time taking care of my puppy. She is now hopefully sleeping, recovering, and hopefully will be more of herself tomorrow. So because of that, I did not have very much time to play, which, I'm okay with that because my puppy is more important. My puppy is more important. All right, what do I want to do here? Throw that away. I'm gonna get the Squawk. So all this is getting discarded anyway. So let's go ahead and grab the Squawk. There he is. Yeah, we got everything we need. Okay. So Squawk. We're gonna switch. No, yes. Or we retreat, and then we switch it back. That's what we do. We retreat into the Squawk, and then we switch it back. And that's all we need. Now we hit it for weakness. Do I drop the Fez? Yeah, let's just throw the Fez out there. Okay. So we don't need Techno Radar. We do have the INO, but we're missing the energy. So we are going to have to throw this hand away, unfortunately. Let's drop you up. Nothing worth getting there. Do we get the Mew? I think we get the Mew. Let's throw you away. And let's throw you away. We can Night Structure you back if we want. And let's grab the Mew. This is an addition to the deck that hoping to add to the consistency of the deck. So let's go ahead and grab one. Is one card going to help me at this point? Yeah, let's just grab it and see what we get. Boss does not help. Okay, so INO away. We need some help. And all switches and nothing else. That does not help. No way to get the Ursaluna back. If we had the Ursaluna, we were set. We had the Retrieval, we have the 2 energies, but no Ursaluna. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's throw this on the things that are important. And what do we want to leave in the active? Terapagos doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 240, which is enough to wipe everything out. We do have that. So we're going to go and leave the Valiant in the active. But unfortunately, I have nothing going on in this hand. If they take the knock, I do have the draw from the Fez. But man, this isn't a ton going for me right now. They didn't have anything going for them either. At least they had the research. So how's everybody else's evening going? Anything exciting going on? I am going to take work off tomorrow to take care of my puppy for just one more day. Give her one day with somebody at home before we all go back to work. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow Wednesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday, Friday. Got a soccer game to coach on Saturday. Got basketball coming up. Coaching my kids' basketball team, so I got that coming up in a month. Something to look forward to. A lot of things coming up. Always moving, you know? Alright, that was a rescue structure and ultra ball, right? Yeah, rescue structure and ultra ball. What are they getting? The Palkia V-Star, perhaps? Yeah, 2 energies there, so maybe the Palkia V-Star. They have the ultra ball. Ultra ball for another Noctowl. Structure to get the Palkia. Right? Yep, to get the Palkia. Then the Palkia can pull the energies back on the Terapagos. Terapagos. How do you guys pronounce it? Terapagos. Is there a proper way, or are we just making this all up as we go along right now? Because that's what I do. I like to make these things up. They're only doing 15 right now. 15 without the stadium. Having a boss thrown away is pretty good, I think. There's the other Noctowl. So they can get the stadium now. How many? Kids and Cologne doesn't matter. 2 glass trumpets. How many bosses? 2 bosses. I don't see a switch cart. So I don't have to worry about him healing. They threw the Kieran away. So the Kieran's not going to be coming in. Prime Catcher. They threw the Prime Catcher away, didn't they? There's the Glass Trumpet. So they don't even need to V-Star the Palkia. Oh, they must have the DTE in there now, right? What? Oh, because that's to go to the bench. I see. Okay. So that's not going to knock out the Valiant. Because they're going to retreat into the Palkia. No, Fan Rotom. There's the Underdepths. They already retreated. Okay. So they did like just do the 70. Okay. Interesting. Because they have like nothing in their hand. However, I don't either. We can do that. We can throw away that. Grab 2 more. But even then, I can't really do anything. Switch card into here. We can Tachyon Bits again. Is that resistant to fighting? It is. So I'm going to need that on the Noctowl. Is that resistant to fighting too? That is. Oh, because he's a flying type, because he's a fan. Okay. But that doesn't matter. I can still knock him out. I do need the energy there. So we're going to retreat back into here. And then we'll Tachyon Bits there. So now that can be knocked out. And then we're going to switch back into this guy. What did they get from their last Noctowl? Oh, okay. The energy switch and the depths, and they played those. There's the Irida. So luckily that is the stadium. They can load up their bench now at least. Alright, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. They're at 21 right now, Star Portal. So Palkia can obviously take the knock. Palkia can do a lot of damage. Yeah, there it is. So they're not even worried about Terapagos. They're focused on Palkia. What do I need? 100, 160, 280. I need 2 more pings on the Palkia. Two more pings to knock out the Palkia. Which we can get there. I'm not worried about that. Especially with the flip the script coming up. Yeah. Well, maybe I should be worried about it. Flip the script. Jeez, nothing. Nothing at all. So we can retreat into here. And we'll put that on the Palkia. But then Mew's just gonna die, isn't he? Motivate gets there. We can load up the Mew. Probably should have did something like that last turn, right? So then the squat goes down, the Mew's ready, Mew can return KO. They're about ready to go in for the kill here. This is not a good round for us. Switching into the healthy Terapagos. 300. So 280. So Mew's doing 280 with that. But then they just return KO and we lose. So we definitely need the bear. Anything worth grabbing here? Greninja, I guess. Just to see more cards. Let's go ahead and flip the script. Well, we can get the bear out at least now. We can night structure up the bear. Problem is we have no switches. Let's go ahead and use this first. Grant, there it is. Grant, that's what it's called. I love Baby Luna. Love the deck. It is not treating me well right now, but hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate the follow, Noah. Absolutely love it. Yeah, the deck's great. It's kind of failing me right now. But it's feeling pretty good overall. 30 more damage. Doesn't really help me at this moment in time. If they have a gust, I just lose. If they don't, I might have a shot. But a gust, I just lose. So we have to go research here. Let's go and throw the energy on for turn. We won't need that, won't need that. Let's just empty out the deck. And research. Drago because I want to win. I mean, you're not wrong. Drago is really, really good. I do think this deck is better than people give it credit for. I think this deck is significantly better than people give it credit for. The question is, let's see, I can retreat and do 2. I can switch and do 4. I'm not going to have enough, am I? Especially when I just researched. Yeah, I just lose. There's no way around it. I just lose this one. I think the banners were a Temu special, I believe. I believe they were a Temu special. Actually, I may not lose this game. I may not lose yet. Mainly because we can go into here and then I can ping the Palkia for 1. So if they have a gust, we lose. But if they don't have the gust, then we have a shot. Not a good shot, but a shot. There's our second boss. I think that's their only gust. So I think we're going to survive at least one more turn. Because Palkia can take the knock, and then we go Valiant knock. But we need to be able to gust up that Palkia, and then hope they don't get a energy. They got 2, 4, 6. Is that all their energies? Nope, they have one more. Yeah, they're gonna shuffle those back, aren't they? Shuffled one back. Luckily, they can't get the Noctowl this turn. I do have a Prime Catcher floating around somewhere. Do I get rid of my boss, or do I have it floating around still? I do still have my boss floating around. So this match isn't over, but it's not great. Alright, can we come back? Can we come back from here? What do we got? 5, 3, 4, 5. I went down to 5 energies. So I may need that jet. Let's go ahead and start by flipping the switch. Script. Flip the script. Okay, there's the boss. Okay. I do have the jet, so that's helpful. So we retreat into here, and we take that out. So we're gonna get 4 prizes this turn, and if they whiff an attack, we're fine. But then we need them to whiff that attack. So we have to gust this up. So we gust that up. And we're ready to knock that out now. We don't even need any more pings on that. So we need the retrieval to grab 2 back. Then we go Ursaluna. 1, 2. Let's go ahead and use this. And then we're going to jet up the bear. So if they have the energy for the Trapagos, we lose. But other than that, we might be fine. Because I don't even know if they can load that up in 1 turn, right? Can they load that up in 1 turn? So we do just win next turn if they can't win. They're out of glass trumpets. They might not be able to get there. They might not be able to get there. I don't know. I don't know what all this deck can do. Because they have 2 trumpets, and they played them both. Or they played one, lost one. Irida, does Irida get them there? That can get them their Noctowl. But does that get them there? No. Okay. So there's the Prime Catcher. That does it, right? We just won. Holy cow, we just won this game. Holy cow. How did we just win this game? I have no idea. Terapagos into you. We're just going to hit it for good measure. I don't know how we got there, but we got there. Holy cow. Holy cow. No idea how we got there. See, Noah, you can win with this deck. You can win with this deck. Hitting those 2 Palkias was clutch. Getting the boss off the flip the script was clutch as well. Tell me about it. I am gonna throw it up on YouTube, so it is gonna be up there. But man, that was a great game. That was a game where I honestly had no business winning that game. I was behind the entire time, had no business winning that game. Yes. Yes, YouTube is the same as my Twitch. Down at the bottom of the Twitch, it should be there in the links as well if you want to check it out. I do have a how to play the Ursaluna Valiant video out there. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, look, speaking of which, there goes Nightbot telling us about the YouTube channel. But yeah, most of my YouTube is gameplay. I do have a how to play Ursaluna Valiant that I put out there, put a lot of time and effort into. So if you want to kind of see my perspective on Ursaluna Valiant, be sure to check that out. Sounds good. Sounds good. Good luck in the tournament. Did you get your win? Did you win round 1? How many streamers have we got going? Oh, we got a lot of streamers going here. Michael Johnson. Oh, okay. Noah's streaming as well. Anybody who wants to see somebody else in the tournament, Noah, who was just in the stream here, is streaming as well, playing Regidrago. We got Omar says hi, Paparazzi, Shira, and myself. Looks like Doom was in my stream watching my game, so hopefully put on a good show. Hopefully put on a good show there. Oh, what do we got? How much time we got for the next round? 3 minutes, 2 matches. So rounds coming up, and we'll get into round 2 momentarily. Be right back. All right, we're back. The pairings are up. So I got my opponent here ready to go. It could be rough or it could be pretty good. This is Snorlax Control, which I have an absolute excellent matchup against. The problem is the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. I don't have an excellent matchup against Cornerstone. Mew is my game winner against Ogerpon. So that's a good thing I brought in Mew. Mimikyu doesn't bother me. Snorlax doesn't bother me. I play all the switches in the world. So Ogerpon is a possible problem. But it's a good thing I packed in the Mew. All right, against Snorlax, I do not want to go first. We have the donk potential against Snorlax, so that's kind of what I'm hoping for here. All right, so they got their basic, I got my basic. They are starting the Snorlax. All right, so yeah, they're gonna get a start here. Hey, Lemmy, how's it going? Dude, were you here for the last match? Absolute insane. I do have the switcheroo deck with the brown bear looking thing. My last match was absolutely bonkers. It was insane. Came back from 6 prizes to 1. Or maybe it was 6 to 2. Absolutely insane. Snorlax is easy. We just flat out destroy Snorlax. It's the Ogerpon I'm worried about. Ursaluna can one-shot Snorlax even without any pings. So we're good against Snorlax. It is indeed the other guys I'm worried about. We can't retreat, but we play 8 switches. We play these. So we can switch like crazy. The main combo is doing the damage with the other guys, and then with the Valiants, and then hitting with the bear. Those I don't need. What do I have out there? The Prime Catcher and the Stretcher. Okay. I think we're going to go Squawk here, because we do want to get something going this turn. So we're going to go Squawk. I do also want to get that out of there if possible. And then we're going to... Yeah, I don't want that out there. We're going to Squawk and Seize. I do play Mew for this reason. Mew can hit that. It won't one-shot it, it can two-shot it, but Mew will do damage to it. So that is why Mew is in the deck. For that reason. Gosh, that was a miss. Let's go ahead and get an energy back here and see if we can draw off Greninja. We get something going. Let's do this. I'm not worried. I don't need to rush this game. I one-shot that. I one-shot that. So let's just go ahead and start pinging the little guy here. You know what? Let's just pass. We don't have to worry about them actually winning anytime soon. Yeah, we hold. That's the real answer. We hold. We take our time and we just win by attrition. Because even without any damage, we one-shot Rotom, we one-shot Snorlax, we one-shot Mimikyu, we one-shot everything they have except for Ogerpon. And what do I need? I need 4 pings on it, and then Mew one-shots Ogerpon. If you're not prepared, then you just lose to Snorlax. I mean, there's no question about it. Everybody has Pokemon that cannot be attackers. Everybody has them. And so you just, they throw those in the active, prevent you from retreating, and then they have Pidgeot V, which they can cycle through their deck so they don't run out of cards. So that's their plan. They have a good plan. We just need to be better. So here's where Mew's going to come in. We have 2 energies in the discard pile. I don't need the Techno Radar. And we'll go and grab our energies here. We're going to retreat into here. This will put some damage on the Ogerpon. Just kidding, it won't, because it can't do damage because it has an ability. However, it will allow us to get the energies and throw them on the Mew. So then Mew is our attacker against the Ogerpon. And the reason why Mew has an ability, but the reason why it can hit Ogerpon is because it copies Ogerpon's attack, which says this attack isn't affected by weakness or resistance or by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So what that means is, oh, they gave us the bear. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not worried about the bear. So what that means is Mew can then use the 140 and hit the Ogerpon straight on. Oh, the Airy can be rough. The Airy can give us problems. How many Airies do they play? They play 2 Airies. So they can kind of give us problems. What does that Opal attack do? Oh, yes, it prevents damage. So yes, it can. It can attack into that with no problem. That fan is kind of annoying. But that's all right. We're just going to genome hack into it. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that can hit. Then yes. Yes, it can hit through that. Yeah, that would do it. That would probably struggle, wouldn't it? Gosh, the fan is really annoying too. Is the fan? How many fans do they play? Oh, they play 3 fans. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. This is definitely going to be a problem. Having the fans there. And I only have 2 gusts, and I've already played 1. Oh, I got my boss, but the prime catcher's been used. I probably should have held on to the prime catcher. I didn't think about it. But I wanted to squawk. I should have just taken my time. I rushed it a little bit. They're going to area. They're going to take my Ultra Ball and switch. But I still have another energy, so we can knock out the Ogre Pawn, take 2 prizes. Assuming they don't. Well, I guess they can't use counter capture. So I think we're fine. For now. What do we add on switches? I haven't used... Okay, only 2. 2 switches are down right now. Mimikyu. Oh, the penny. Penny's rough. Yeah, Mimikyu. It's fine. Mew can knock out the Mimikyu, though. I don't know if they realize this. I think, right? Prevent all effects of attacks used by... Oh, no. So the mist energy prevents me from copying the Ghost Eye. So that doesn't work. So let's do this. Let's draw a couple cards. We're going to Ultra Ball. We're going to do this. And we're going to grab another bear. Because the bear can knock out the Mimikyu. We can do that. And then we can bring up the bear. So bear can knock out Mimikyu. And we just got to go 1 prize at a time. Against straight Quadlax, this deck is great. But against something like this, it can struggle. Mainly because I'm pulled in so many different directions and I can just run out of resources. Okay. We need another switch to get out of this. Which we have the Pokestop. Handheld fan just means I can just flat out run out of energies. And they still have a ton of them. So draw with restart. Maybe we get a switch. Nope. Okay, so we got some switches here. We do have the boss. That can come in handy. The Mew, it might be worth it for the Mew. No, it's not. We're going bear. We're going bear. Bear takes knock. They're going to throw another energy off, unfortunately, probably on the... Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because I won't be attacking with him. So we got to get 2 more. 3 more. 3 more knocks. Because this is going to be 1 knock. Throwing all those energies onto the Greninja is really annoying with that handheld fan. Airy, oh, take away a switch and the energy retrieval. Or vessel. Energy retrieval. I do have the energy in hand to attack with the Ursaluna again, but I am going to boss... knock out the Rotom. Alright, well, in that case, I need to switch. Some versions just play the Scoop Up Cyclone. Scoop Up might be pretty good, especially in this matchup. Scoop up a bear that you get out there early. Might be good. All right, well, we're definitely running out of cards. So I think we're going to lose this game. There was a switch that I needed. So we can go switch. Question is, do we take that? They're going to bring that up anyway. So let's just grab our 2 prizes while we can. Maybe that'll give us something that helps us out. No, they do not. Their whole goal is to stop you from playing the game and you run out of cards. Airy luckily isn't going to hit much right now. So your opponent was beating you and then conceded from the game? Is that what I'm reading? I got 2 more switches left. Problem is I'm out of gusts. So if he brings up the Ogre Pawn, I'm probably in trouble. Well, I could retreat here and night structure that back, probably. But this is going to be close. There's a switch. So we switch here, and we take the knock. Yeah, I lost. I lost this, unfortunately. He brings that up, and I just can't win in a turn. Oh, they deck themselves out. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I unfortunately lost this game. Made it close. If I had a way to gust that up, I would have a shot. But I do not have any more gusts, and I have no way to do anything else in this game. Yep, there it is. Yep, they got me. I was close. It was very... yes, Mew does. And that was my hope if they just went Cornerstone. But yes, because Cornerstone's attack is Shred, and that's what Mew is copying, it does copy and it does shred through the Ogre Pawn. But yep, he got me. He got me. And I was saying earlier that this deck is really good against straight quad lax, like it's an auto win. But when you start throwing in the Ogre Pawn, it can cause problems. Mew is in there specifically for the Ogre Pawn matchup. But I did not get off to a great start, and he did what Stall does and played well. We have 5 more matches going on before the next round. Yeah, I was playing. I think it was last Challenge of Doom actually. I was playing against an opponent that redeemed something in Doom's chat, and went on stream. And so I was playing on stream against this guy, and he was playing Quad Cornerstone, which I had no idea was a thing. And I was playing Palafin. No, I wasn't playing Palafin. What was I playing? Oh, Charizard. I was playing Charizard against Quad Cornerstone, and I had no real shot. I was trying to do some shenanigans with the Dusknor and Dusclops, trying to knock out the Cornerstones that way. But he played Lost City, and I just couldn't loop him or anything, and I didn't have a shot. But that was the first time I'd ever seen a deck like that, and it apparently is a thing, and performed somewhat well in Baltimore, and so it's definitely going to be seeing a decent amount of play going forward. And sorry, it was Quad Cornerstone with the Noibat and Noivern. So that is what it was. I forget that the Noivern's a thing, but yeah, it was Quad Cornerstone with the Noivern. Which, I mean, Noivern is really only good against Ancient Box, right? Other than that, you're going Ogerpon the whole time. Is that right? Trying to think what other. I guess Miraidon. You're going Noibat or Noivern. Because that, other than that, you lose to hands. Let's see. Miraidon, you'd want to go Noivern. Charizard, you go Cornerstone. Regidrago, you go Cornerstone. What else is there? You go Noivern against Raging Bolt. So yeah, I guess there's enough reason to play Noivern and get Noivern out there. So yeah, it's not all just Cornerstone. You got the Noivern is about half the matchups, it seems like. Let's see, we have 6 minutes and 2 matches left to be completed. So looks, any moment I'm sure those 2 matches will be done, and we'll be going into round 3. What's the Glamora in there for? I love the Glamora EX, by the way. I really wish I could find a use for that card. I love the card. But what are you playing that in the Raging Bolt deck for? Oh, gotcha. That's right. That's right. You're right. Hits them for 280, and it limits their banks to 3. Okay. That does seem like a pretty hard counter to Terapagos. I like it. I forgot exactly what it did, but I knew I liked it. So yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that for sure. Yeah, I think that card is pretty close to a hard counter for that deck, because it doesn't even need to be active, right? The ability triggers on the bench. Or no, it does have to be in the active. It does. But yeah, the poisonous gem one shots it, and then you have the bench rule. So yeah, I like it. Yep, there you go. boss something up they don't want to attack with, and then yeah, make them get rid. That's what you need to do. That is absolutely what you need to do. And I like it. I dig it. I dig it for sure. All right, we are in round 3, just waiting for my opponent to check in. And then we will get going with round 3. What are we playing against? We are playing against another Trapagos. It is another Palkia Trapagos with a single Chin-Pow. Interesting. 4 Irida, 2 Boss, 2 INO, Research, Kieran. 4/4, excuse me. 4/4 Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, 2 Night Structure, 2 Glass Trumpet, 2 Earth Vessel, Heavy Ball, Counter Catcher, Prime Catcher, Vacuum Puff and Switch, Cologne, and 3 Area Zeros. And 7 Waters. So a very, very similar deck to what we played earlier. It is. It's really good just in general. I was, thinking about it in Charizard because that is one of my main decks, and the idea of having the expanded bench so you can get rid of Rotom later or use Luminion. And then you expand, you get those out, you expand the bench, you fill up the bench, and then when Area Zero goes away, you can pull away the 2 prizers you don't want, like Rotom and Luminion. So it's a good way to get rid of big 2 prizers that you don't need anymore, and allowing expanded bench while you set up too. And if you get a turn 2 Charizard, that's the Terra Pokemon that you need. Turn 2, turn 3 Charizard. That allows you to then possibly on turn 4 start removing those 2 prizers. So that's kind of where my brain went with seeing that stadium, seeing a use for it like that, seeing how it fits into existing decks, or specifically decks that I play. I could also possibly see it in Miraidon. Currently, my Charizard is back to Prime Catcher. But let's see. I ran Prime Catcher. Well, hold on. I ran Maximum Belt first, and then Prime Catcher came out, and then I ran Prime Catcher, and I ran that at Indy. Then I had been running Reset Stamp. Unfair Stamp, sorry. Wait a minute. Prime Catcher came out in the first set, didn't it? I don't remember. I went Maximum Belt, Prime Catcher, and then Unfair Stamp. And now I have been playing around with Cape, because that's what a lot of the big name players are playing, and there's a reason they are good and I am average. So I've been playing around with Cape, but as of right now, Prime Catcher is my ace spec of choice. There's so much Pokemon draw going on right now that I feel like Unfair Stamp isn't really worth it. I feel like your opponent can almost always draw out of the Unfair Stamp. So I've been kind of dropping Unfair Stamp. Hey, opponent finally showed up. I've been dropping Unfair Stamp in favor of Prime Catcher, but I am thinking again about the Maximum Belt, because I feel like a Charizard hitting for 230 is really good right now. So I'm leaning back towards the Maximum Belt. I don't love the tree. I understand why it's there, and I understand why people are playing it, but I don't love the tree, especially because you give it to your opponent, and that's kind of risky. That's why even like as a Gardevoir player, I hated Artisan, because I didn't want to give my opponent Artisan. So I see the advantage of the tree and the fact that it can be used multiple times. Like you mentioned, Pidgeot and the Dusknoir, Charizard. Obviously, you can just use it over and over again. But the idea of giving it to your opponent when you can just rare candy into the Charizard, the Pidgeot, and a lot of times I even want the Dusclops over the Dusknoir. I just don't love the tree in those cases. I think Maximum Belt might be the way to go, and I kind of just talked myself into it as I was going over this in my head. Because a Charizard hitting for 230 on turn 1 is like almost unbeatable. It's really, really good. One shot almost every single prize, or every 2 prize basic. What are we playing? No, I don't want to go first. I actually traded away my my Hero's Cape. Oh, shoot, sorry. Thank you. Appreciate you for letting me know that. I recently traded away my Hero's Cape. And kind of wish I still had it because of the possibility of playing it in Zard. The first Ace spec I ever opened was a Master Ball. Took my first European vacation and went to a card shop in Italy and opened up a pack, and I got a Italian Master Ball. So it was the first Ace spec I got. And then I still have it in my binder in Italian. Really cool. And then I got the Maximum Belt. I pulled 2 Maximum Belts, actually. Traded one to a friend of mine. And then I bought my Prime Catcher. I bought my Unfair Stamp, Reset Stamp. Unfair Stamp, that's what it is. Alright, what are we doing here? How do we win this game? What is our plan? Well, we can pop the Hoot Hoot and maybe knock that, right? Is that how we win this game? We have the INO. Yeah, yes. Yeah, we got the INO. If we get, let's see, we need 3. We need 3 to knock out the Bidoof, which would be nice. 3, so 1, 2, 3. It's 2 bank spaces, so we can definitely get the, whoops, not you. We could definitely get the Squawk. So we can go Squawk, we can do this. I would like to get some energies in the discard pile, but it's not looking good. Well, you know what? We can do this. We can do this. And this way we can drop the bear. And we have the bear. Then we INO. Give them a brand new hand. Give us a brand new hand. This changes things. Because we could possibly knock the Trapagos now. So we Prime Catcher up the Trapagos. And we'll go Squawk. And then I'll switch back into here. Because that is weak to fighting, yep. So 162, 116, 32. Okay, that's enough. So we're good there. I do want to get the Mew out. And then we will now throw these away. Eek. We're going to be short, aren't we? Okay, let's get the Valiant out there. And we'll throw away you. I don't want to throw away. Let's throw away you. Yes, we hope we get something like that off the Pokestop for sure. For sure, that is what we're pulling for here. We need a switch off of it too. Okay, so we could see 2 more cards that way. Let's Pokestop. We need a Pokestop because if we throw an energy in there, we have the Night Structure. There we go. Okay. But we don't have the switch. We didn't get the switch. We have another shot here. We have another shot. 2 more cards. Give me a switch. There's a switch. Whew. There it is. Never punished. Never punished. Alright, so we got the Terapagos. We still have other things to worry about. Mainly we have no hand. The Lana's Aid will get us back... Did I throw one away? I did. The Lana's Aid will get us back the Ursaluna and... Well, I guess in this case, it can get us back 3 energies. Yeah. the turn 1 knockout potential of this deck is insane. I'm assuming they have energies. Yeah, so they can come back and do a return KO here. We do have the Lana's Aid, so we can come back and return KO ourselves. The problem with the game state that I put in here is if they do knock out our Ursaluna, then the only thing we could play is an Ursaluna, so we can't get the Fezandipiti out to draw more cards. If they knock out anything here, then we're good because we can get the Fez and we're fine. But now, if they knock out the Ursaluna, then we're not going to be able to do much as far as card draw. We're gonna get our 1 card, do the Pokestop. Now the fact they got the Prime Catcher means they're targeting something on the bench, which I'm actually okay with, because of the ability to get the Fezandipiti and just get more cards. So I'm actually okay with that. Now the problem is to knock out the Palkia, we need 3 pings from the Iron Valiants. So if he does take out a Valiant, then I am kind of gonna have to make a decision. But if they don't, if they knock out the Mew or the Squawk, then we're fine. Okay. That's probably, obviously the Squawk is the one I would prefer them to knock out, but I'm okay with the Mewtwo. Not the Mewtwo, the Mew as well, because that leaves all 3 of my Iron Valiants, plus it allows me to get the Fezandipiti on the bench to draw more cards, possibly. So they just threw away a boss. What do they have for gusts? They've used their Prime Catcher. Both of their bosses. They do have 1 counter catcher that they can use still. So I have 1 switch card in hand. They got rid of my Pokestop, which is unfortunate. I might have to Lana's Aid now and use Greninja, I think is my play. Because what I still have 2 Night Stretchers, which are really my only Pokemon retrieval. But then I still have 3 more energy retrievals. And my plan is to go 2-2-2. They're going to have to V-Star, yep. See if we can pull off a dub here. Subspace Swell, you got the knock. Yeah, I know. So we can manually retreat the Squawk. Okay, there's an energy, so we don't need Alana's Aid yet necessarily. We are going to do this to draw some more cards. Switch and retrieval. So we're close. We are unfortunately 1 away. Because we go energy. Wait a minute. We might be able to get there. If I go 2 pings, that's 12, 22. Nope, we're going to be just short. We're going to be just short, I think. Okay, let me think this through. If we have 4 pings, that's 12 damage. So that would be... Oh wait, I wouldn't even have a way to... Well, so the other thing I was looking at was Grant. That extra 30 damage, but that won't do anything. So here's what I want to do. I'm just going to motivate. I think. For retreat, bring him up, that's 2. Bring him up, that's 2. Switch, and then bring him up. Wait, that is enough, right? I think that is enough. Because we do this, 2, and then we switch here, 2, 12, 22. That is enough. We're there. We are there. Switch cart into here, and then we grant, and we're there. Boom, 29. That was enough. I forgot to add the damage that was already done with the Iron Valiants. Another one. Another one. That grant can come in clutch. So we need 2 pings with the grant to knock out the Palkia. Need to remember that. That's kind of important to remember. There's the Fez. They're going to draw more. They're going to go nuts. I need something. I need something good. Like, I need a way to draw, because hanging on by a thread like this is not great for my my long-term stamina for this tournament. Okay, what are you bringing up? You're gonna take a 2-prizer? Yeah. At least I get to keep my bear. Played Palkia, Dusknoir, and prized. What's FIR? Oh, fires. Oh, that's. Okay, what do we do here? They're down to 2. We need something. Ooh, research. Okay, that helps. That is helpful. That is very helpful. No, research is not helpful because we can't grant then. However, we may not need to. Ooh, you know what? 24. He needs 1 energy. Maybe Big Bear is the way to go. Because we need 2 pings for Big Bear. I think we go Big Bear. We go Big Bear. Energy retrieve here. Oh no. I can't. Because I need an energy on him, don't I? 4. So I do need 1 energy. See if we can get some switches out here. Well, there's the Fez that I could have used. Prime Catcher's already used. So we just need switches, is all we need. 3, 4. Ooh, we're running way low on switches. 1, 2, 3. We got ways. We got ways. And none of them are the ways. I think I just lost. Yeah, I should have attacked the energy. I got greedy. I got greedy and lost. No switches there. None. Jet would have helped. Well, I guess Jet wouldn't help. I shouldn't have attacked. I shouldn't have attacked. That's what should have happened. Because Jet could have saved me possibly. But yeah, I got greedy and lost. There's no way out of this, is there? So what should have happened? Three, 4, 5, 6. So what should have happened is I should have attached the Squawk. Not worried about the Big Bear, because I did need the energy on the Big Bear. I shouldn't have brought out the Big Bear. Little Bear would have been fine. Brought back the Valiant. Attached an energy to Squawk. Well, you can only do 1 retreat per turn, so I still would have needed 2 more switches. So what I should have done was attacked, because they were out of gusts too, and I didn't even cross my mind they were out of gusts. I should have attached to the Squawk, so I had the retreat there, and then after the research, I should have retreated out of the Squawk into the Greninja, make them take 1 prize. Pretty sure they were out of gusts. They used their Prime Catcher. They used their Counter Catcher. and they used their 2 bosses. So yes, they were out of gusts. So I did completely throw that game in every single way. That was on me. I should have won that game. I would have been in a much better shape to win that game. And here's why. I used the Knight structure on the Valiant, bring the Valiant back instead of the Bear. So I have 3 Valiants on the bench. And then I attach the energy to the Squawk so I can retreat it. On that research, I got another research and a bunch of worthless stuff. But what I could do then is retreat the Squawk into the Greninja. They knocked the Greninja. And then I put up the Squawk again. Research again, and then between the switches and the vessels, I have enough to get the knock with the Little Bear. Because they would have no way to gust around the Greninja because they were out of gusts. So most likely I would have won that game if I had played it correctly. But I did not play it correctly, and I got the loss because of it. But it happens. It's fine. You just learn for future games. Next round is up. Opponent has already sent me a friend request. So it's less RNG because of how quickly I can go through my deck. We could have, you're right. We could have. But, one sec. We absolutely could have drawn 3 switches off of that research. But with only having 3 switches left in the deck, I should have played more conservatively. And had I realized that all of their gusts were gone, I would have played more conservatively, because then that means they were not winning on that turn no matter what. So the only way they were going to win was over 2 turns, which gives me 2 turns then to go through possibly my entire deck and win. So that was what should have happened. I got greedy trying to win on that 1 turn, and I didn't need to. And without doing that, I would have been able to see 14 more cards instead of just 7, or actually more than 14. I think I had 17 cards left before that research. And so after that first research of down to 10, then for my next turn, I draw, I'd be down to 9. I research again, and I'm down to 2. So I would only have 2 cards left. And even in there, well, Greninja was gone, so never mind. But even in there at that point, I could have possibly gotten the Pheasantipity back and drawn that way and finished my entire deck. And that would have gotten me the remaining switches I would need to win. So if I didn't get greedy, I would have had a shot. So I need to just kind of remember not to play greedy on there. All right, we're starting Valiant. Yes, it would have. Absolutely. What is this? This is Snorlax. But this is Snorlax without Ogrepons. So I think I'm okay. I think I'm good in this matchup. We have Snorlax with Mimikyu and Ogerpon, and I can hit everything with the bear. I don't even need the Valiants. FYI, I could have gotten the Mimikyu down to 1 to 10 health with the 3 Valiants and the 3 switches. You're right, Snorlax can. If I just get a decent start, I'll be fine. Gosh, I'm 1 Valiant away from just being able to just cycle through and knock out the Mimikyu. Do they not play? Okay, they don't play any energy. Making sure that there's nothing I can do. Nope. We're just gonna leave it. Dang it. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry. So I was a switch and a Valiant away from winning the game. 2, 3, yeah. A switch and a Valiant away from just straight up winning the game. The Mimikyu that is in the Halloween card packs is amazing. Absolutely love that Mimikyu. The Cosmo Hollow version with the little thing on there. I don't have my bag in here with me right now, but yeah, I have a couple of the Mimikyus. I got the Fluttermane. I love the Darkrai in there, but there's a lot of playables in there, which is really, really cool. The Monkey Dory, the Mimikyu, the Fluttermane, all playables, and they look really, really cool in the Trick or Trade pack. So that's really cool. I'm glad when they make playables like that. You know, if I had anything playable here, this would be really cool. You know? If I had... Okay, I kind of saw that coming. 9 cards. Eek. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, I guess. Eek. That's rough. Snorlaxes don't bother me. That card bothers me. It's a boss. That doesn't matter. I need Ursalunas. I need research, Ursaluna, something. And I'm not seeing any of it. That doesn't help me. Eric's invitation. I got nothing. He sees my hand though. He knows it's a good airy hand. How many Aries does he play? 2. Pokestop. Give me something. Give me something, Pokestop. That isn't great. Yep, not great. Those energy retrievals that I threw away would have been, fairly good. Oh, what are you gonna get? Oh, hit 2, Prime Catcher, and Night Structure. There's an INO. That is helpful. Let's go with an INO. Let's do that. Maybe we get something good here. Or not. We can get Bear. Techno Radar, we don't need. Let's do this. Well, maybe we can get Bear. Do we have a Bear prized? We got energy retrieval. Still no energies, really. Techno Radar. And retrieval. Actually, let's do this. There's Bear. Oh, we don't. Oh, we have the Jet. The Jet's fine. So Night Structure gets the energy. And then we Bear. And then we go 1 and 2. And then we Jet up the Bear. The fan is annoying. It's not the end of the world, but it is obnoxious. Yeah, the fan is really annoying. All right, Airy. We're going to see it on the retrieval probably here. Nope, we're not going to see anything. They play something? Nope. They just know we don't have a hand. No energies there, unfortunately. So we're going to do this. See if we can get something. None of those are helpful, are they? Having one energy would be nice, because then we could switch into there, switch that out, and retrieve it, and attack it again. But we don't. So we have to pass. Boss up that, and then, oh, they can't Airy now because they just bossed. Yeah, yes, this is the stall part. Okay, so switch. Yeah, we could switch back in if we want, but I need an energy in the discard pile. Not that kind of energy. Because that energy doesn't help me. If I had an energy in the discard pile, Night Structure would get there and I would be fine. But we're not seeing it. This is some top-notch quality gameplay, isn't it? There's Airy. We're going to see, what, 2 switches go away probably? Yeah, correct. Before he gets another fan. He does play 3 fans. Yep, 2 of the switch cards, that's fine. Night Structure's still there to where if we get an energy in the discard pile, we can just bring it up and get the knock. That works too. Oh gosh, are they all... I have a lot of energies prized. So there's knock number 2. Give me an energy. There it is. Okay. What do we have for switches? 3 switches left. And 1 jet. Which is enough. Assuming they don't get airied or anything. And there's another fan. Eek. There's the Mimikyu. That doesn't matter. We hit Mimikyu just fine. Fan again. Counter catcher. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Top deck the switch. Never punished. Never punished. And there's another energy. Good. Now, if we can get the Mimikyu in the active, we can retreat out of this. Those energies go to the discard pile, and then we can just get them back. Because I do still have a boss. They have played a boss. They have played one counter character. So they got a lot of gusts that they can use. Boss and Misfortune. Two turns, huh? How'd that go? Let's see, Lana's Aid doesn't help. I'm going to take the knock here. We got two more to go. Research could be helpful. Maybe they just don't have anything. Maybe they don't have anything and we just... okay, there's a secret box. Secret box is really good in control. So, Noah, how did you take out the Glamora in 2 turns? Were you just able to knock out one Pokemon or something like that and get the knock? Airy doesn't bother me, I don't think. I don't think, unless they had something else in their hand, I don't think there's anything they can do. Oh, they're going to gust that up. Yeah, gusting that up can help. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it, won't it? That will absolutely do it. Do they have a way to retreat the Mimikyu? Oh, there it is. Okay. They do have the switch card. And they draw with the Rotom. Temple of Sinnoh. So a couple switches and we get there. One switch and we get there. We go for it, right? We go for it. One switch and we get there. The jet gets there. Yeah, the jet gets there. We jet that up. We retreat, and then we get the knock. There we go. We got there. Oh no, Temple of Sinnoh. No! I missed it. I missed the Temple of Sinnoh. I'm a moron. I am a moron. It's alright, they have one card in hand. We still have 2 switches left. You're right, I literally just said Temple of Sinnoh. Oh man, I'm a moron. What is their one card? What is that one card? It's funny, I can do 200. And I can do... Oh, no, we do get there. We do get there. We do get there. Because of Grant. Grant has been a game changer for me. Because... Oh no, I played the research. I played the research. Dang it. Well, that was another throw on my part. Because I didn't need the research, Grant gets me there. Emotional roller coaster. Oh, man. Emotional roller coaster is right. There's the boss. So we can't boss and grant. So we take out the Mimikyu, right? We're in a pretty good spot right now. We're in a pretty good spot. Especially because all their Snorlaxes are gone. And now we have the grant to win if we need to. Silene, okay. Flute hit nothing. I'm assuming they play 4 flutes, right? 3. They play 3 flutes. And we have seen 2 of them. Oh, double tails on the Silene. Counter catcher. We can retreat, so that's not a problem. Okay, there we go. We win. We get the dub. We get there. Grant. There we go. All right. Even with massive misplays, we get there. All right, so we're sitting at 2-2. We got 2 more rounds left. I figure we'll play it out. We're almost there. We'll play it out. Let's see how much time we got left. 8 minutes. We got quite a few matches left. What do we want to do? I think I want to cloth. Let's cloth right now. This is the list that made day 2 at Baltimore. So let's see what the cloth can do. All right. Were you cringing as I said that? Hey, look, Temple of Sinnoh. Hey, look, let's use a jet energy. Chin Pow. Because that's how I roll. I roll by saying the thing and then forgetting I said the thing. That's what happens. That's an Electrode. That is not a Voltorb. That's an Electrode. I'm so good I don't even need the Voltorb. That's a Pheasantipity. If they don't play anything else... Oh, there we go. I say, if they don't play anything else, I could win. The Pokeball Pokemon is correct. Chin Pow. Bringing out the Chin Pow. I don't think this deck has a way to burn the Voltorb like the old one did. So I won't be doing 200 plus poison anymore. Let's do that. Nope, don't want that. Pecker Runt. 5, 6. Yeah, you still need to do the damage, don't you? Why is that here? No, I don't want that. Arvin, let's see what Arvin gets me. This does have the Sneasler. Angel's first name. Hmm. One, 2, 3. I can do that. We'll do that and that. I love Qian Pao. It was my favorite deck for a while. 1, 2, 3. I am very tired. I am very, very tired right now. Just getting started. Let's see. I want the Artisan. I want the Energy Capsule. I already grabbed the Energy Capsule. That's fine. Supporter. Tenacity. Boss. Let's grab Boss. And let's do that. Let's do this. So Artisan. Into the Brute Bonnet. With the Energy Capsule. Oops, there we go. Energy Capsule. Nest Ball. Do the bundle. Trigger the bundle. Because they don't know what I have. They don't know I can't knock out the Pheasantipity. They might bring it up anyway. Yeah. $40 more damage. I wanted the Sneasler. I didn't get the Sneasler. So 140. Sneasler would have brought him at 150, 670, 180. No. 170. All right, where are we at in the standings? Two wins. We're sitting at 23rd. So not great. Not good. Not great. We're towards the top of the 2 wins. Who's doing well in this tournament? Charizard. Palkia is doing really well. Is that Palkia Terapagos? Yeah. 3 Palkia Terapagoses. We have a Ogerpon Noivern first place pawn art. That is the one that I played on Doom's stream with that deck. And they are sitting at 4-0 right now. So he's been playing that deck for a while. A little while at least. Definitely before it was a thing in Baltimore. Well, we poison it with Brute Bonnet. And then there is an item I don't think it rotated out. I think it still exists. Spicy seasoned curry that burns your own Pokemon. I forgot what the advantage is. There's some advantage to it, but it burns your own Pokemon. And so those two would get it to be able to do 200 damage. Yeah, let me find it. Spicy seasoned curry. Oh, you heal. So right there. So your active Pokemon is burned, heal 40 damage from it. So with that, you're doing 200 damage for free with the Electrode. Excuse me. Let's do that. If I had the Sneasler, then the Baxcalor would be gone, unfortunately, but it's going to be 10 short. If they don't move it out of the active, it's going to be gone. Looks like there's one game that didn't finish in this round, so as soon as that is over, then we're going to get going into the next round. I'm assuming Doom is there going over a judge call or something as far as the end of that. It's true. Popping off in a tournament ain't easy. But I got this one today. Then I will be streaming probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's on my schedule, so streaming tomorrow night. And then Thursday off. And then Friday for the Tournament of Doom. Hopefully coming in strong with the Tournament of Doom. Yeah, I played, what, two stall decks today. 2 stall, a Terapagos, and or was it two stall, 2 Terapagos is what I played today. So 2 different decks, 4 matches, 2 different decks. Excuse me. All right. Are we going to get Cloth? We're going to get Cloth to do something. It doesn't look like it. We need card draw. Desperately need card draw. Oh shoot, I messed up. That's alright, we can fix it. We can fix it. Well, hey, I need to boss this up and do it again. There we go, because now the Baxcalor will die. So that's what I meant to do. Didn't want to get the second Brew Bonnet out there, but I had to. Do you top deck that or something? You know, this tournament was going really fast. And then this last round is going 4.5 minutes over. Some of those other rounds weren't even going to time. This one's now 4.5 over. Bax is back. Back again. Baxy's back. Tell a friend. Alright, Superior Energy. Greninja is not going to go off. So they're going to drop the Greninja. They're going to bring that up, take 2 prizes. So we need Cloth, and we need... Because Cloth will do what? 19... 17. So Cloth plus this can get the knock on a Chin Pow. This card is really good, but we're not seeing any of the DTs. Interesting, they did decide to go with that. So not taking any prizes this turn. There's the DTE. So we can do that. Then we'll poison. Anything here? Cloth and a Fez. Let's take the Pheasantipity. Then we take the knock. Research is helpful. Yeah, Cloth is pretty solid. So we're looking at what 170, 190 minus the 20 for the double turbo. So 170, 17 plus this, that's 21, and then 10 damage for the poison on the turn. That's 22. So that's 22 damage just right there. 24 if we have the Hisuian Sneasler, the Radiant Hisuian Sneasler on the bench. So yeah, Cloth can put in work for being a single prizer that only needs a double turbo. He can really put in work. All right, there we go. Next round is up. If my opponent checks in, this is Bennett Duskull. So we'll see if my opponent checks in. It is the item lock, which I feel like is pretty bad for me. All right, opponent checks in. We got to drop out and head into that game. If I win this round, I'll stick around for the last round. If I lose, I am going to drop because I'm getting very, very tired. All right. Here we go. Reboot the client and hope for a dub. Yep, I appreciate that. And that is why, the main reason why I'm not streaming every day. Because some days I do need to just kind of get to bed and get to bed early. Not early, at a relatively decent time. All right, swap vendors. Luna, send the request. All right. So, Bennett Dusknor. See how we go here. All right, heads please. Opponent won the flip. I don't know if you go first or second with Bennett Dusknor. Opponent's going to go first. I think I'm okay with that. I would still rather go second. They can't do a turn 1 item lock, so I am perfectly okay with this. Well, I take that back. They can't do a turn 1 going first item lock. Shuppet can do an item lock, possibly. It's a good start for him. Good start. Throwing away 2 rare candies is probably pretty rough, though. I feel like they know how to play this game. Yes, you are correct. All right. Let's do that. Let's use it and see what we get. Seems like a good opportunity to use that. Yep, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get 2 more of these. Maybe be able to get 2 knocks this turn. We need massive help, but it's possible. Yeah, having those 2 in hand and having discard is rough. Oh gosh, we're getting no switches. Holy cow. 0 switches. Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough start. Alright, so we got the item lock on us. I don't know if we can win this game. We needed something. We needed to start early there. We can't item. So not much we can do. We can jet. We can't energy retrieve though. All the items we need, but there is nothing we can do. Alright, yep, we're just going to give it to him. Okay. Yep, I was losing it. I don't think there was any way we come back from that. So, we're just going to give it to him. Everybody who hung out with me tonight, Lemmy, appreciate the chats. Thank you, everybody who decided to hang out with me, spend your evening with me this evening. I had fun. A little tired. It's 12:42 in the morning right now. So I am going to head to bed. I will be back tomorrow night for a stream, most likely. Back tomorrow night. We'll see how the puppy's doing. But we are for sure back Friday for the Tournament of Doom. So be sure to tune in on Friday night for the Tournament of Doom. And until then, I will see everybody next time. See you all later.